Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. This one I'm talking about the MLB for Wednesday, August 14th. We have 4 picks for you guys in the later game, so stay tuned to hear all 4 of the picks. Also, Prop Projections is giving out their spreadsheet today for free. They will give out between 100 and 300 projections for Prize Picks and Underdog. You can see here their projections and their top winning percentage. So click the link down below to join their Patreon for free. By the time you're watching this, their projections will probably be out and you'll be able to see it right away. Also, if you like their projections, you could join for just $1 per spreadsheet. Just click join, and then you could set how many spreadsheets you want to get per month for just $1 per spreadsheet. So definitely check them out. I found their projections have been good all year, and they are customizable, so you can input whatever projection you want in here and it spits out a new winning percentage. Then you could filter by that. Also, we had a great Taco Tuesday in the private Discord. If you guys want more picks from me plus 5 plus other cappers in all sports, definitely check it out. You can see one of our cappers here, Volo, hitting this nice slip here, $20 to $200 with a taco. Jordan hitting his tennis picks with a taco as well. Jordan really gets into all sports. You can see Sir Radrick hitting in the PGA last weekend. So definitely get in here if you want to see how we're getting all these big wins. Picks in all sports here from 5 plus cappers, including myself. Use code MLB. You get 20% off on any of the plans. So we'll see you guys in the Discord, and then also make sure to get that free projection spreadsheet from Prop Projections. All that down below. Now let's get into these 4 picks in the video. For 4 picks, I usually like to go with a hitter stack here. They're definitely hit or miss here, but usually how we like it is when one guy's hitting, they both are helping each other out. So it is a little risk reward, but on bigger slips, I do like to do that for MLB. So one I'm targeting today is going to be the Dodgers. I'm going to go Ohtani and Betts here, 1 and 2 in the lineup. We can see they have a high run total here, 9 on the day, one of the highest around the MLB. Plus, they are the favorites in the game, so the run total is a little higher. So targeting this game, like some of the lines for these guys as well. So the ones we're going to go to here are going to be Ohtani. Coming up first, we're going to go to his 2.5 hits, runs, plus RBIs. So hoping he gets on base. And then we can have Betts come up behind him, hit him in for a run to help out Ohtani on his line here. And then we're going to go to Betts over on his hitter fantasy score at 8 flat. So liking this line for Betts as well. A great tool that I use every single day for player props in the MLB. Now we got WNBA coming back as well. Really good for that. And NFL, NBA. They have a free trial for 7 days if you want to check them out. Outlier. We're going to be using them all video. So use that link down below if you want that 7-day free trial. They also have a great mobile app for you guys who like to look at stuff on the go on your phone. Mobile app honestly might even be better. So let's look at Ohtani here, over 2.5. So on the season, it is just a 48% hit rate, right about 50%. Away games actually slightly better. You can toggle by away games. See, it's a 49% hit rate. You can also come and look against right-handed pitchers. It jumps up to a 51% hit rate. As of late versus righties, he's been hitting this really well. 6 of his last 10 he's gone over, and then 6 of his last 9 he's gone over this. So Ohtani on a hot streak as well, and liking this away against righties, hits a little better. Another really awesome thing you could do right here on outliers, you could just see all these hitters against the pitcher they're facing. So Ohtani, 27 at-bats here against Montas, hitting over 400, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. So absolutely has destroyed this pitcher in a good amount of at-bats with 27. And then we got Mookie Betts here, who actually has the second most at-bats on the team against this pitcher. He's hitting 556 with a home run and 2 RBIs. So these guys historically have crushed this pitcher here. Betts, not as many at-bats as Ohtani, but still has done really well against him. So this is another reason why I'm really liking this stack, because historically they've really took it to this pitcher. So you can just click right there on Betts to take you to his page and look at his fantasy score. So on the season, just a 42% hit rate over on his 8 fantasy score, but in away games, he is better. 44% hit rate on this one. Historically, has absolutely smashed his pitcher in a high-scoring projected game here. So we're liking Betts to have a big one, kind of come out of this slump that he's been in his last 10. He's only hit this in 4 of his last 10, but 3 of his last 4 he's hit this. Had a massive game just 2 games ago against Milwaukee. Liking him to have another big one here against Milwaukee with that 8 fantasy score to hit our player stack here in the lineup of the Dodgers coming up 1-2. Liking this stack for today. Then we're going to go to some pitcher props. We're going to Tyler Anderson under on his strikeouts of 4.5. This is actually a high line for Anderson here, going against Toronto, who he struggled against. So we can take a look at this one over on Outlier. And we're actually going to take a look at it on 2 different sites that I use for data. But first, let's dive into the Outlier numbers. So under on the season, 57% of the games this year he's gone under. On somewhat of a hot streak as far as strikeouts here, had some big games as of late, but we can look against Toronto head-to-head right here. 2 of 2 games this year he's gone under against Toronto with 4 and 2 strikeouts. And we can also look this year in home games. 69% of his home games he's gone under as well, so better strikeout pitcher on the road, and just hasn't been hitting this one all year. So we are liking to go under on Anderson. We can see some of these Toronto hitters against Anderson. Against Springer, hasn't struck him out in 9 at-bats. Against Varsho, struck him out 1 in, it looks like 10 at-bats with a walk. So not high strikeout rates against these guys. Guerrero, looks like maybe 1 strikeout against Guerrero in his lifetime. So these aren't guys he strikes out a lot. Tough matchup for him against Toronto. Historically this year, hasn't been getting these strikeouts. We can also come over here to OddsJam, a site that I use for almost all my picks to make sure I'm getting value picks because I don't want to go against these sports books. OddsJam makes it really easy to do that. You could just look up players and see what these lines are if you're liking them. So Anderson here, it's minus 125 DraftKings, minus 129 on Caesars, minus 149 on Pinnacle. I think Pinnacle has the sharpest sportsbook odds, so I actually put more weight into Pinnacle here. And liking this line across the board for sportsbooks, OddsJam just shows you this all in one place as well. So they do have another free trial if you want to check them out. They will be linked down below, so you can get that free trial with them as well. So liking that pick for Anderson. The next one we're going to go to is going to be Joey Estes under on 15.5 pitching outs against the New York Mets. If we find Estes over here on OddsJam, you could see a lot of sportsbooks really liking it. Minus 135 DraftKings, minus 148 Caesars, minus 131 Pinnacle to go under. So all these sportsbooks really liking it. A pick we like, validate it over there on OddsJam as well. So we're not going against the sportsbooks. So looking at the under, 47% of his games this year have gone under, but on away games, 75% of his away games have gone under this pitching amount. Seems to be a trend with pitchers. They usually just don't go as much in general on the road. And it's really the case with Estes here. 6 of 8 games this year, he's gone under on the road for these outs total. And we can also look at this game where we see that the A's are pretty large underdogs. Plus 154 on the money line. The Mets are minus 185. On the money line, one of the biggest favorites on the day, so they're expected to win big in this game, which likely means that Estes will be giving up a good amount of runs and hits here and could get pulled early as well. So that's something I like to look at when looking at the pitchers' outs, is seeing if they're the favorite or the underdog. If they're the underdog, we definitely like it to go under more. So for Estes, we're liking it to go under for all these different reasons that we brought up in the video. So right now, go down, join Prop Projections for free to get this spreadsheet today for free. All you have to do is go to link, click join free, and it should be there by the time you're watching the video. And if you like the projection spreadsheets, you could join for just $1 per spreadsheet, and you could sign up for however many spreadsheets you want to get every single month. Also, for more picks, we've been crushing it over in the private Discord. You could see some massive wins yesterday, $20 to $200 for Volo. Jordan does all picks here. Tennis one's hit here with his taco. We give out picks for all sports in there, plus more picks from me. If you guys want to get in, use code MLB right now for 20% off any of the passes. We'll see you guys in the Discord, and also check out Prop Projections. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in another one.